Suffering from anxiety, pain, aching muscles, and poor circulation? A simple bath can fix this. Our herbal bath formula is known to correct these issues. Visit our store at www.blacksunrise.com/herbs page. Remember to spell sunrise SONRISE. And you can also leave us a Global Black News. And in today's article, we're speaking about the recent earthquakes that occurred in the northern part of the Caribbean. The Caribbean is not one country, and that country is Jamaica. There are several different islands. There are thousands of islands in the Caribbean and about 20-something Caribbean countries. When someone tells you they're from Barbados, Barbados is not a city in Jamaica. It's a country, right? So in today's Black News, we look at these earthquakes happening in the Caribbean. Now, there was a video that was put online that the series of earthquakes that kept happening in Puerto Rico was due to the drilling, the undersea drilling that impacted somehow the tectonic plates under Puerto Rico that released a trigger of earthquakes. Ironically, last year Trinidad experienced 4 earthquakes around Trinidad and more towards the northwest coast. Jamaica was also impacted by this present set of earthquakes. What's also interesting is that on social media, there was a release of a video of them finding this giant square field right off the coast. I think it was Cuba, right off the coast of either Cuba or Jamaica. And it definitely looks like a man-made structure. Now, here's what we do know. Some of these black budget programs is not for space. It's for undersea bases. Undersea bases. You know, you got the DUMBs, deep underground military bases. You got the deep underground sea bases. Okay? The deep underground ocean bases. Could this be the cause of these earthquakes? Could mining be the cause? Undersea drilling for oil and gas that's causing these earthquakes? We don't know, and I'm not speculating. Just food for thought. Anyway, so in today's article, contact was made with the Jamaican government after the earthquake. Those of you that have family in the Caribbean, your Puerto Rico, your Cuba, not Trinidad, Jamaica, Haiti, just be aware that the Caribbean as a whole has been experiencing last year to this year a rapid increase in seismic activity, in particular earthquakes. Okay, seismic activity, earthquakes. Okay, Port of Spain, government of Trinidad and Tobago is in contact with the relevant Jamaican government authorities with respect to the earthquake that took place on Tuesday, 28th January. They have been informed by the Jamaican authorities that it appears as though, whilst quite intense, the location of the seismic activity was very deep. Interesting. And there has been no serious damage in Jamaica at this time. Trinidad and Tobago will continue to monitor the situation. Now, the reason why I don't think this is just drilling is because, well, then again, it could be because last year Trinidad had about 4 earthquakes and they were drilling undersea for oil and gas. It could be. But when you look at where Jamaica is located from Trinidad, I mean, you can't be drilling locally in Trinidad and experiencing earthquakes all the way up in Jamaica. It's just virtually impossible due to distance. Could it be deep underground sea bases? Food for thought. Could it be military installations? HARP technology? Are these weather anomalies Mother Nature reacting violently to murdering her planet? Or could it be technology that's doing this? Hear me out. HAARP, high atmospheric, blah, 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 blah. I forgot what the acronym stands for. I should know. Let me look it up. HAARP, high altitude atmospheric something, something, something. Hold on. Let me look it up right now. Okay. High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. Right? So that's your HAARP. Then there's CERN. Then there's AquaTrails. CERN is in Switzerland, where they just tear through time and space by opening up these crazy ass portals, and God knows what they're letting through. CERN is the name. Then there's AquaTrails. Most humans know about chemtrails, when they spray us like cockroaches from these jet planes flying over our heads. That's killing all the bees. And they think that's not enough. So they decided, hey, why not do AquaTrails, where we spray the ocean? And now they're doing AquaTrails. So most people know about chemtrails. Very few know that the chemtrails have now been applied to the oceans. So they're spraying the oceans. Then you're surprised when the whales are dying. Why am I saying this? She's a conspiracy theorist. Not really. Not really. I am saying this because we don't know if these earthquakes are natural. We don't know if these earthquakes are man-made. And because we don't know whether or not these earthquakes are either natural or man-made, I say keep an open mind. Because I find it ironic that Haiti and the Dominican Republic is one island. The earthquake was so intense that the earthquake, and intelligent, the 2010 earthquake for Haiti was so intelligent that it rocked only the side of Hispaniola where Haiti was. And not a tremor could be felt where the Dominican Republic was. That is one intelligent earthquake. I find it ironic. I remember there were several hurricanes that were coming to Florida. The last one occurred last year. I forgot the name of the hurricane. And I watched this intelligent hurricane. When it got to the Florida Keys, it's like the hurricane was so intelligent. It started, oh my God, I'm going to harm Florida. Let me just happily navigate around Florida without touching one piece of landmass on Florida. And then it went down around Florida and then up into the Gulf. And then it just decided to die in the Gulf. Oh my, what an intelligent hurricane. And I watched several intelligent hurricanes that the meteorologists were saying, if this hits, it will destroy Florida. But as soon as this very intelligent hurricane got within several miles of Florida, it's a hurricane to oh my, the damage. And it decided to miss Florida. Oh, and my favorite, one of the hurricanes, go look back at the frequency of these hurricanes that was coming to Florida. One of the hurricanes, this is so very intelligent nature. Very intelligent, these natural weather phenomenons. The hurricane was so intelligent. Oh my God, the eye of the hurricane. The width and the radius of this hurricane is the entire size of the eastern border of the United States. That's the radius. That's the circumference. Well, not the circumference, but the area, not the radius, the area. I'm using the wrong mathematical words here. But bear with me. I'm not that smart. So the area of this hurricane is literally the size of the eastern coast. The miles, the speed, the wind speed. Then as soon as it gets to the eastern border, about to hit, all of a sudden the hurricane commits suicide. I'm like, wait, hold on. One time, I get it. Okay, the hurricane decides to change its course. Then the meteorologists go, we have never seen a hurricane make a 90-degree angle. Neither have I. There's some intelligent ass hurricanes. And I say, oh, the wind speeds of the hurricanes is 300 miles per second. And as soon as the hurricane is about to devastate the United States, the hurricane commits suicide. And the wind speeds go down to 5 miles an hour. So how the hell? You're 2 miles away from me, coming at me, okay, at 300 miles per second. And as soon as you're about to hit at wind sustaining 300 miles per second, and you're about to make landfall, all of a sudden you go down to 2 miles per second. That is some damn smart weather. Oh, smart weather? We got smart technology, smart cars, smartphones, smart toilets, measures your poop when you scoop. We got smart devices, dumb humans. But could it be that we have smart weather? I find it ironic that these hurricane patterns, whenever they get close to the US border, 9 times out of 10, they defy physics and make a 90-degree angle. When they're not defying physics with 90-degree angles, all of a sudden, they defy the laws of mathematics and literally downgrade their speed within a matter of minutes? Just asking questions. I'm asking questions. Anyway, I'm not making a mockery of this earthquake. I am just asking, is the weather getting smart? Like your smartphone? Just a thought. Join us for another segment of Global Black News.